I think that all teaching is local.
Mm.
Um, I, even people in the same school who try to borrow each other's lesson plans don't always, it's awkward.
Yeah.
I think you have to pay attention to who's in front of you first and foremost. I've written against the idea of best practices on several occasions, and some of the closest people to me in my life and in my work disagree with me on that. They think there are better and worse teachers. George Hillix
Hmm.
was convinced that there was a best way to teach writing, and then he found it. But then nobody does it. So a teaching method I used to use with, I believe, freshmen or sophomores in high school, it's a very simple thing called sentence combining, which is designed to help kids expand their syntactic maturity. In other words, you are given clauses and phrases and combine them into sentences. And actually, one of the best benefits of that, I think, is that they learn punctuation. But there was a meta-analysis by Graham and Perrin that came out that got a lot of attention about a decade ago. And one of their findings was that in their meta-analysis of pedagogy for teaching writing, sentence combining is one of the things that we should do more. And I thought, I did sentence combining, but I did it at a level. I would never do that with juniors. I would only do that with the younger kids who really need that syntactic work. And so it just, and also sentence combining for how long? Do you do it for 3 months? Do you do it for a little at a time, spread out? There's no, just the idea that sentence combining is a best practice because it did well when people studied sentence combining doesn't mean that everybody should go out and do it. I think there's a time and place for it. I do think it's good pedagogy when used selectively. So I always think of these things as local.